Travis Kelce just sent social media into a tailspin by officially going public with Taylor Swift in a way that had fans, celebrities, and even business moguls scrambling for their phones. And if you blinked, you probably missed at least 3 viral moments in the chaos. But before we get to the wildest reactions, let's talk about that Instagram drop. Because when Travis posted a 13-photo carousel, it was basically a rom-com trailer disguised as a humble photo dump. Featuring Taylor in thick glasses, Travis in a captain's hat, the couple ice skating like they wandered off a Hallmark set, and even a family boating trip with Mama Donna and Jason Kelce looking on like proud reality TV parents. The entire thing was staged so perfectly that fans started decoding it for secret messages. And of course, the number 13 was a nod to Taylor's lucky number, which sent Swifties into a meme-making frenzy. And if you're loving these updates, hit subscribe so you never miss another pop culture power move. Now, as if that wasn't enough, the comment section totally exploded when Shark Tank's Barbara Corcoran dove in headfirst. Not content to just double tap, she launched a string of comments with the energy of someone who just found a new unicorn startup. Insiders say Barbara's been rooting for Travis and Taylor since their captain and first mate photo hit her feed, and now she's basically the unofficial judge of their Instagram relationship. Prime Video even chimed in jokingly asking how we're all supposed to stay calm. While the Kansas City Chiefs' own social team reposted the carousel with the enthusiasm of proud parents watching their kid nail the school play, fans everywhere dubbed it the hard launch of the century, comparing it to Christmas in July, except with more sequins, finger guns, and surprise duets. And if you thought the story ended there, Chris Carter, former Vikings legend, decided to crash the celebration by blaming Taylor for Travis's recent football stats, as if dating a global superstar was equivalent to fumbling on the field. Carter argued that Travis's slightly lackluster AFC Championship and Super Bowl numbers, 6 catches for 58 yards, were all because he's distracted by love, but insiders rolled their eyes so hard they nearly sprained their necks, pointing out that Travis is 36, a dozen seasons into a brutal NFL career, and maybe, just maybe, his stats have more to do with years of hits than a superstar girlfriend. But Carter doubled down, claiming Travis can't run, can't block, and can't focus, all because he's dating Taylor, which fans swiftly dismissed as jealous ex-player energy rather than genuine analysis. Meanwhile, Travis himself just laughs it off on his podcast, telling Jason that life is lit and that Taylor actually motivates him to work harder, showing up for her concerts, supporting each other at games, and living what he calls the NFL Meets Ears Tour crossover nobody saw coming. But while Travis is navigating viral romance and locker room debates, Kylie Kelce was busy laying down the law at home. On her latest podcast, she revealed a strict ban on certain kids' shows, with Coco Melon topping the no-go list. Her daughters have been so thoroughly warned that they treat a glimpse of Coco Melon like it's a haunted house jump scare. Next up, Blippi, which Kylie finds too weird, and Teletubbies, which her daughter Elliot declared creepy because of their TV bellies and sun baby. So Kylie's verdict was simple: if your kid says it's creepy, it's out. But she's all in for classics like SpongeBob, Bluey, Peppa Pig, Zoboomafoo, and Miss Rachel, the gold standard of wholesome toddler TV. So while Travis is fielding critiques about his dating life, Kylie's making sure the only drama in her house is whether Elmo or Bluey gets the remote. And over in Swiftie land, Folklore just turned 5 years old, which sent the internet into a collective nostalgia spiral. Taylor's poetic album that soundtracked the pandemic's darkest days is now being memed as a kindergartner, with fans writing odes and sharing TikToks about cardigan core, invisible strings, and emotional trauma packed into a school lunchbox. Taylor Nation posted a heartfelt tribute, and suddenly everyone was back in 2020, hoarding sourdough and ugly crying. To August, the album's success, Grammy for Album of the Year and Taylor's third win, just adds more fuel to the Folklore fire, and fans are now predicting a spike in mushroom dresses, rainy playlists, and moody walks through the woods, all while making sure Bon Iver's vocals get another round of tearful appreciation. But nostalgia wasn't the only thing on Swifties' minds, because a 14-year-old Taylor Swift cover suddenly started outselling JoJo Siwa's thanks to a viral TikTok. JoJo's cover of Kim Carnes's Betty Davis Eyes was upstaged overnight as fans dug up an old Taylor cover, proving once again that Swifties can make anything trend, even old YouTube uploads. And speaking of internet shakeups, Universal Music Group, the label home to Taylor, Drake, Harry Styles, and Billie Eilish, quietly filed to list shares in the US, setting up a Wall Street debut that could shake up the music industry. Insiders say it's been months in the making, with billionaire investors pushing for the move. And while details are confidential, UMG's artist roster is so packed that if pop stars were stocks, they'd be the blue chips. But not everything has been smooth. Earlier this year, UMG played hardball with TikTok, pulling songs and sending Gen Z into withdrawal before a truce in May. Now, TikTokers are back to lip-syncing Taylor and Harry, and UMG's ready to rake in new profits. Meanwhile, Taylor's relationship with Travis seems to have hit new heights, with their schedules aligning for cross-country visits, surprise performances, and viral moments that have fans tracking every handshake and glance. Sources close to the couple say they've managed to keep their connection strong by supporting each other's careers, trading off between football games and concert stops, and even indulging in quirky date nights like themed karaoke sessions, where Travis isn't shy about belting out Taylor's biggest hits, and Taylor's not just hanging in the background. She's been seen cheered on by Donna Kelce, even bonding with Jason and the rest of the Kelce clan, making it clear that she's all in on family. But what really sets this relationship apart is how both Travis and Taylor have leaned into the attention, using their platforms for playful teases, like when Travis wore a 1989 shirt to practice, or when Taylor added a subtle Kansas City reference to her concert banter. Even fans from rival teams have admitted the couple is impossible to ignore, with NFL broadcasts now cutting to Taylor almost as often as they show Travis's touchdowns. And while some skeptics predicted the romance would fizzle, it's only grown stronger, with insiders crediting their shared sense of humor and mutual ambition. Plus, they've weathered plenty of public scrutiny. Travis even joked about being the first tight end to trend on TikTok for dating advice. And Taylor, used to the spotlight, just laughs along. Meanwhile, their friends have been supportive, with Brittany Mahomes and Patrick Mahomes double dating with them at Chiefs games. And Ed Kelce, Travis's dad, sharing that Taylor fits right in at family gatherings, which is no small feat. And with football season ramping up, Taylor's fans are already planning watch parties, complete with friendship bracelets and homemade jerseys. Swifties have even created play-by-play memes of Taylor's reactions to every touchdown, and the Chiefs have seen a spike in jersey sales and social media engagement, proving the relationship is good for business, too. But perhaps the sweetest detail is how Travis and Taylor still find ways to keep things private, sneaking in date nights at low-key Kansas City spots, avoiding the paparazzi, and keeping their closest moments off social media. It's that balance, public enough to let fans in, private enough to nurture the relationship, that's made them so compelling, even as critics like Chris Carter fume about distractions. The reality is that Travis is putting in extra hours at practice, determined to prove the doubters wrong, and Taylor is doing the same, prepping for her next album drop and world tour. So while the world watches, they're just focused on each other and their goals. And if you want more behind-the-scenes updates like this, don't forget to subscribe now, because we're just getting started, and with rumors swirling about more collaborations, secret songwriting sessions, and even possible engagement buzz, it's clear that Travis and Taylor are the couple everyone's watching, not just for the romance, but for the way they're rewriting the playbook on public relationships. So whether you're here for the music, the football, or the memes, stay tuned. Because as Travis and Taylor keep reminding us, the best stories are the ones that keep surprising you. And that's all for today. See you next time with more of the unexpected, unforgettable, and totally irresistible world of Travis, Taylor, and everyone in their orbit.